afternoon, and look where we are, Radcliffe in Nottinghamshire, and we're going to get on the train here, tick this station off, nip on to Bottesford and tick off that one. Okay, that's the plan. Skegness train will be leaving Nottingham very shortly, so let's get on the station. So we've not done this one yet. This is Radcliffe in Nottinghamshire. There's a Radcliffe in Manchester, but that is now not a proper railway station. It's on the Metro link. Let's have a quick look at the opposite side. I come to Nottingham on the train, obviously, but because there was quite a long connection time, I thought, let's see if there's a bus. And there was quite a regular bus, actually. I went to wait. Oh, there's a train coming through there now. Look. I think there's some problem on the Hope Valley today. Not sure exactly what's going on. But anyway, this is the side we want now to go towards Grantham. Oh, not step free, is it? I wonder what the other side's like. See if it's a Red X station. Could be. No, it's yellow. You got step free on that side from the car park. Why they put things like that, I just don't know. That just makes no sense. Right, so Radcliffe. Now we're about to take this station off when the train comes in very shortly, but just look what we've got here. These look a bit like leeks. A vegetable patch. And there's some flowers in this one. And there's another one down here with some more leeks in. I think the leeks, and there's some big spring onions. And somebody's probably put potato, I think, there. Potatoes. What on earth is that? It's a bit crackly, isn't it? Funny voice. Train should be coming in shortly now. It should be a 3-car 170. Oh, it is. Well, it's an EMR service and it's a 170. So we'll go to Bottesford with this and tick off Bottesford, then that's the whole line completed from Grantham to Nottingham. Yes. Right, Radcliffe, tick, we've done it, let's go. So Bingham's the next one. I think the only one it misses out is actually that odd one at Elton Orston, which we can do a bit later, possibly. I think this is a form of ScotRail unit, looking at the seating, the maquette. Looks a bit like the ScotRail unit, so a bit purpley colour. Fairly open countryside around here. I imagine that dual carriageway is largely replaced that road alongside it. So coming up to Bingham now, shortly. We've been here a few years ago. Bingham. This is the main station now between Grantham and Nottingham. So you've got the small Harrington hump. Before we did a walk somewhere, I think. Next one's Elton and Orston. last one before Grantham now. But it doesn't always have to be Grantham you go to. You could go straight across to Sleaford from here, further up, and miss Grantham out. I'm trying to do that now. Right. Bottesford. Take. Skeggy. So we've done all the stations on this line now between Nottingham and Grantham. Or Grantham and Nottingham, whichever way you prefer. Right, I've decided to walk on to Elton and Orston. Go there again. So Bottesford, tick. Let's have a wander and go down this way. It's not very far. Station is just there, and little foot crossing there, I think. Oh, might get some vehicle across it. Anyway, go down this way. The battery's not got very long, so I didn't think to charge it, so I wasn't thinking of coming out to do any kind of video today, but we decided we would do. It's quite a large graveyard here. Some very old graves I've seen. 1903 on one of them. You don't see go back down there, but we'll go this way. So there's a footpath. Leicestershire. Oh, we're in Leicestershire here. Surprising. Amazing. Quite tall, that. St Mary the Virgin. There's a nice quaint little bridge here over the stream. Oh, I bet this floods in bad weather. I bet it does. It says Ford down there and another one, so I bet that'll become a Ford at times. Going to just dogleg to the right here a bit now. Can't do too much filming because I've only got about 20% battery. So we'll probably have to finish it when we get to Elton Orston or Grantham. So it's just right and straight up there where that motorbike is. Now we're coming up to where there used to be a level crossing, I think, up here some years ago. Not sure where this railway went, but northwards it went towards Newark. Just trailed in just south of Newark Northgate. So it was somewhere here. Not sure if it's along this other road here or what. Could be down there. Yeah, that's probably it down there. The old railway line. And this up there. What on earth is... Oh! I've just remembered, yeah, somebody else came down here, didn't they? That I'd seen online. Yeah. That's interesting, is that? The fact that it's, because it was a railway line here years ago and they've not taken the sign down. I like that, that's good, is that? So we'll go down this road now, it should lead us to a level crossing. Orston Lane. I think there might be a train coming. That was lucky, wasn't it? Would have been here about 2 minutes. So this train, going to Skegness, is an hour ahead of the one we intend to get just down there at Elton Orston. Here it comes, another 170. Whether it'll stay down for the next train in a few minutes. There's one left Grantham a few moments ago. Right, you can see down there, just where the train, just as it's curving to the right, there's another old signal box, which I believe to be Bottesford West Junction. Right, the signpost there says Orston, 1.5 miles. Bottesford that way, just 1 mile, and Alverton 2 down there. There is another train heading for Liverpool shortly. In fact, I was half wondering if the barriers might have stayed down for it actually, because it's not that far away. And there it goes again for the Liverpool train. And it is 158. Right, let us continue with our walk to Elton and Orston down here. Now the station is just down there. We've got a bit of time to spare. So that's the way we came up there, that road. There's different signs saying different places down there. So the village of Elton's only 1 mile down there. We're going to Orston, and there's a path that links back on that road lower down. Okay, this is the village of Orston. Beautiful. So there's a pub down here somewhere. Right, according to the map, there's a pub somewhere down there. I can't think if that's it, that white building, but it seems a bit odd. Nice little church here, again, Church Street. So we'll go down this road here now, and there's a path just off to the left shortly. This will be the path. Can't get this wrong, I don't think. There's a quaint little bridge, but over, well, nothing. It's dried up. Almost looks like a disused narrow gauge railway, doesn't it? Lots of mouthy dogs down here, aren't they? Oh, this path is fairly easy. So just come off that other road down there and go up here now. Can't get this wrong. Just looking back there now. And this is the way we're heading, up here. If you look at the map when I put the walking route I've done on, you'll see that there's a pub pint glass symbol, which means there should have been a pub in the village, but if it's closed and gone, they should have removed the symbol on the map. And you just see the BR logo now in the distance. Elton and Orston, we're here. We've just about done it. So, station's down to the left. Let's have a look this way first. So that's where the train is coming from. Down that way. I think there's an express still to go through before our train comes. So we've done this station before some years ago, but I don't think I've logged it. So we're kind of making up for that today. There's a footpath down there somewhere, but we're not going to do that, or bridleway. Right, so let's get down here and onto the platform. Onward travel information, I always like that. That's, what is it, a 10 minutes? It's taken us less than that, I think, to walk from the state from the village. It has. About a quarter of an hour. Before the train gets in. I think it is a couple of minutes late. We shall see. See if we're the only ones here. I strongly suspect we will be. Very limited service station. This platform for Nottingham, over the platform for Grantham. Somebody's repainted the gate, I think. It's quite good, does that? So this is where the morning train goes from, very early, about 6 or so in the morning to Nottingham. So we went on the other side. We do. Oh, there's a train coming actually, we better just let that one go through. I thought this was going slow enough to stop then for a minute, but it's not doing. Liverpool line straight. It's only one unit at the moment. It joins up with another one at Nottingham. There's not many stations left with a barrow crossing, is there? It's about as difficult as putting on a hat, isn't it, to use a barrow crossing? You just look left and right and don't faff about. So simple. How anybody can get it wrong is beyond me. Liverpool to Norwich, I would imagine. There's a local service here, but it's not stopping here. I say local, is it? It's a 5-car set, this. 3 and a 2 together. Our train is approaching. Should stop anyway, because it's not a request stop, this, even though it's a very limited service station. I wonder if anyone's going to get off. So I'll get this one to Grantham and see what we're going to do after that. (174.22). Cheers. Right, Elton and Orston, tick. Although I have done it before, but this is the first time on video. Let's get on to Grantham. This is that level crossing where we got those 2 trains. Somewhere here is where there's a railway line that went across. Now I'm not sure it went underneath or over the top, but there was some curve. That could be down there, curving across there. So where the line went, I think it went underneath this line, because we are climbing slightly here. Yeah, it did, it went underneath, just about there probably, not well grassed over that.
We are now approaching Bottesford. Mind the gap and step when leaving the train.
Looking at the seating on here, it looks like it's former Southern 170. Going back into Bottesford now, just to the church there we passed earlier. That was the foot crossing, but you can get a car across there, I think. And here's Bottesford again, which we did earlier. Staggered platforms, as you saw. Grantham. We've been here before, quite a few times in the past, so I think we might just get this next one to Foster Square now to Leeds, but we'll see. There's enough expresses that's stopping. I think it is. Let's go through it about 100 miles an hour though, if you're not stopping.
You will need to travel in the back 9 coaches of the train.
That actually reversal at Leeds, isn't it? Don't forget, it's the front leaving Leeds. So we'll get this one to Leeds and see what we can get from there onwards. Because it's a negative connection for Cottingley. Just leaving Grantham now, so we'll head to Leeds on this train, see if we can get. We'll see any changes, of course, then you'll see on the itinerary when I put it on the end. Okay, so coming up to the bit where the curve used to link off now to the Skegness line, it's Sleaford to Skegness line, which will cross fairly soon. That's it there, now it's trackless. Got rid of it. So that's the Skegness line. Coming up to Newark Northgate, we're not stopping here. So 247's there. And I presume a Lincoln King's Cross on that side. So we all know what's coming up next, don't we? The famous flat crossing. Once again now, so this is the end of this video. So we've had quite a good day. We ticked off 2 more stations that we didn't expect to do, and obviously we've done Elton Orston again, and a short walk between Bottesford and there. So yeah, not a bad day out, and so yeah, let's just get home now and call it a day. So till the next video, see you anon, keep music.